Breaking news, my wonderful people, another thing don't dey chele. It don't dey chele, not be small thing. Peter Obi's group, they have sued Inec over voters registration Halt. If you follow the voters registration thing, you know that there are some tricks being played off some people's sleeve. Have you seen the list? How they've distributed the figures? This is just to tell you that this is how they want to announce the results. Okay, this is how they want to announce the results. They say in the southeast that people did not really vote, did not really register. The southeast seemed to be like the place that has the least number of those who registered for the election. Apart from that, there are some people who still want to, participate and go ahead and, really contribute and ensure that their vote counts and their voices are heard, but are not being given that opportunity and that position. So we must change the course of the narrative by rising up to the occasion. There's a lot of things going on, and Inec has been sued. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Please, Nigerian election. Peter Obi's group sues Inec over voters registration Halt. The Peter Obi Support Network has sued the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) over its failure to comply with the constitutional provision that requires the commission to continue voters registration until at least 90 days before election. Inec has gone ahead and has stopped voters registration even when there is still enough time. Inec has announced that there is no more registration ongoing, which has been stopped since the last day of July. The suit number is there by Ikechukwu, Ezechukwu, San, and Co. The plaintiff argued that Inec has abused abused the system and not paying attention to the truth of what is on ground and what the Constitution demands of voters registration exercise to disengage millions of eligible voters and to prevent them from taking part actively in the 2023 election. The suit before the Federal High Court Abuja seeks an order comparing Inec to reverse its earlier directive halting the continuous voters registration CVR exercise across the country on July 31st, 2022, and declares it ultra vile the decision to put a timeline to the CVR exercise outside the timeline provided by the 2022 Electoral Act as amended. The Electoral Act as amended says registration can continue until 90 days before the elections. Then registration can stop. However, Inec has stopped this way before the election, before 90 days to the election. So if I were to go by that timeline, yes, it should have been that elections should be continuing until about November, because we then have December, January, then February. However, Inec has stopped this already. So it's Peter Obi's group that has sued Inec now, saying, no, we can't allow this. You know what you are doing. So Nigerians, lawyers have put documents together, taking Inec to court. The 2022 new Electoral Act as amended has said registration can continue until 90 days. However, Inec afraid of the large youth population who are not just registering. For the first time in Nigerian history, their registration is setting out a different pedestal. The scale is a different ball game altogether. So Inec is so afraid of the possibility of what Nigerian youth may and might do, and are taking this in another way. Yes, they are trying to ensure, that they are to prevent more Nigerians from voting, because by the time Nigerians vote, we know what will happen. Okay, especially with the youth. If you've been listening to the youth population, Nigerians are sincerely and truly just tired and just want a difference altogether. And so the youth, when you see a spark of hope, People hold on to it. They don't want to lose it. They hold on to it so dearly. They hold on to it so dearly. So these are some of the things going on. These are some of the things happening. And Nigerians can see for themselves that it's about time we begin to, rise up and ensure that we prove to them a new electoral act has been signed. Previously, if they have done this, nobody will challenge them. But what is contained in the new electoral act says 90 days to election, voters registration can stop. 90 days to the election. 90 days to the election. However, this has not been, the new face of things. This has not been the new face of things. What we are seeing is something quite different. What we are seeing is something quite different. What we are seeing is something different altogether. What we are seeing is something different altogether. So Nigerians, are we going to fold our arms and allow them, we're going to allow them just do this to us? Are we going to sit back and just allow them do this to us? No way. No way, because we know our rights. The new electoral act clearly states, and this is what we are following already. So how come some people will just wake up one morning and say elections has been terminated? If really, there is no provision for it in the electoral act, I don't think any sane person will go on fighting a mirage. But clearly stated in the new electoral act is that registration exercise can continue 90 days to the date of the election. 90 days before that day, then there can be a halt to the election, to the exercise. However, this has not happened, and guess what? Inec has already stopped registration of eligible voters right since July the 30th. So does it make sense? Because if you don't fight for what, if we don't get justice for what should be ours, some persons will take opportunity, we take opportunity and take that which belongs to us. Some people will go ahead and just take advantage of that. Some people will go ahead and take advantage of that. These are some of the things that are going on, and it is sad. It is very unbelievable things that are happening. Sincerely, truly unbelievable. Okay, sincerely, truly unbelievable. This must stop. This must stop. We can't allow it. We just can't allow it. Well, my people, this is what is happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, is bye for now. Bye.